Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know who it is, man. Fenix Flexin. Came in to tap it with my guys, you know what I'm saying? Spill some spill, you know what I mean? You already know the deal.
Yo, we back in the Madhouse. Yeah, you already know we got Fenix Flexin. I'm with my boy Kenny Mouse, OTG Nick, and we got FBeat too.
Yup, you heard right, bro. This is gonna be a crazy podcast. This is gonna be one of my favorite ones. Like, we got the legendary FB Productions and Fenix Flexin, bro. Like, this is crazy, guys. Thank you so much for pulling up. How y'all been? What y'all been on? Like, what's up?
Shit, I've been good, you know what I mean? We working on this volume 3. Shit, only 2 producers on this volume 3. It's bruh. Shout out to homie Perps from 808 Mafia, you know what I mean? I think bruh got 7 songs, bruh got 6 songs on it, you know what I mean? So we just been working, grinding, you know what I mean? Me and my boy right here, we've been thugging it out for the last 2 years, you know what I mean? Figuring this shit out. Like I said, you know, when I left the group, I ain't have no team. There was no team, you know what I mean? So I had to straight get to business, figuring it out on my own, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Blessing in the skies, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't promised, you know what I mean? I didn't know I was going to go up the way it's going up right now, you know what I mean? I could have flopped, you know what I'm saying? A couple people probably expected me to flop, you know what I mean? But shit, you put that work in, you know what I mean? You keep that consistency, you know what I mean? You keep that focus in your mind of where you want to take it, bro. You're going to take it there if you keep taking it there. Hey, real niggas always going to prevail, you know what I mean? Might take a little longer, but when you get there, it's going to be even bigger than what it was going to be, you know what I'm saying? So
true.
I'm hyped.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then, like, how'd you and FBeat meet? I don't think I'm familiar with this story.
I think we had chopped it up online a couple times. Then bruh put up to the studio. I think it was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago now. And then ever since then, like shit, we just clicked, you know.
Yeah.
It's my nigga right here. It's my brother.
Yeah, I know he's from like a city that's like right next to mine, so I think it's really dope because I feel like I've been listening to him for a while, and it's really dope. Someone from the area,
man,
coming up.
You already know, bro. I'm a legend from my area, bro. Legend from here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what y'all been working on though?
This volume 3, you know what I mean? Shit was supposed to drop like, it was already supposed to drop hella long, like probably like 3-4 weeks ago, you know what I mean? Right. But it was some like label interferences. I can't speak too much about it, what's going on right now, but just know it's paperwork that's being done. And once that paperwork's done, we're going to be having projects out damn near every other month. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, y'all stay tuned. Everybody who waiting for it, man, it's worth the wait. I'll tell you that right now. And in between it dropping, you know what I mean, these next couple of weeks, we got some music videos that we about to drop this, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get that, what's it called, that spark back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas already begging for it. It ain't like it's going, people's talking about, oh, you letting the hype die down. Shit, it's like a steak, bro. That shit just getting seasoned.
Bro, the hype don't stop, bro.
It don't stop.
Bro, I was telling him, bro, that he's only getting bigger, bro, since he's left the group.
Yeah.
I think I was telling him that since he left the group, fuck, bro, I kind of froze up right now.
Now you good. Shit, take your time, P.
Basically, that I haven't been hearing nothing about nobody else in the Shoreline Mafia except for OGC, Fenix Flexin, and whatnot.
Sir. Shout out the homies though. Shout out Kato. Shout out Rob. You know what I mean? I got nothing but love for the shit that we done did in the past.
But also, I haven't been hearing about them. I've also been hearing about him.
Shit, you know what I mean? I've been out here, nigga, grinding. You know what I mean? Putting that footwork in, putting that work in, all that. You know what I mean? Stay in the studio. Shit, I got like 300+ songs in the vault. You know.
I feel like you've been like one of the most consistent artists because I see your shit pop up all the time. What's the independent grind like? Because dude, now I feel like
shit it's way harder. You know what I mean? When I was signed to the label, you know what I mean? You could tell when somebody signed to a label. You know what I mean? They got the big budget videos. You got A&Rs. You got people. You know what I mean?
For
orchestrating interviews and stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When you independent, you got to do this all your own. You know what I mean? Like now that I know I got a little timeline, like to myself on when this project dropping, that's what I'm doing. You know, I came up with my own press run. You sign to a label, they make the press run for you. They do all that stuff for you. You know what I mean? I be doing all the footwork, everything I do on my own. You know what I mean? Booking shows, to tours, nigga. Everything, you know, travel, everything, you know what I mean? I do that on my own, you know what I mean? Your label, when you got a label, they take care of that for you. They baby you, you know what I'm saying? Give you the bye-bye, you know what I'm saying? Won't got that.
Have you been where have you been thinking about going globally?
Globally, I mean, shit.
Have you been talking to any like stadiums, anything like that? Because I feel like you could pack shit out. People listen
stadium,
to you.
Shout out Ice Cube, you know what I mean? I'm on that Ice Cube.
That's crazy. Ice Cube.
Today was a good day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a stadium show, you know what I mean? Paid up, you know what I mean? Got a pretty penny for that motherfucker too. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? I think R3 the Chili Man, he finna be out there too. But you know what I mean? We the 2 young ones on the lineup. Everybody else is like, you know what I mean?
This is in the country?
Goats. Huh?
This is in the country?
Yes, and here, let me show you.
What about out the country?
Man, shit, whenever we get out there, I would say, look.
Because you got to do Mexico, right?
When it's volume 3 drop, and these next, I'm just showing you what the Ice Cube shit is. When it's volume 3 drop and like these next 4 videos drop, y'all gonna see the difference. I promise you.
That's
6
crazy.
to 12 months.
Would y'all ruin Ashanti?
Ain't nobody gonna be really talking about much
crazy.
else in the city but what we got going on.
He's going crazy right now, bro. Y'all don't even see him. Y'all gotta be watching.
And I mean, like, you know, it take a little while for a real one to win. You know what I'm saying? I don't move with nothing but, you know what I mean, positivity and solidness. You know what I mean? We handle business. You know what I'm saying? Standing on all 10. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, whether it comes to like business, or you know what I mean, business. You know what I mean? So shit, we gonna win regardless. You move with that mentality.
That's true.
Now, what would you say is your relationship like nowadays with your old team?
With my old team, management wise, I fuck with one of them. Like management wise, we had 2 managers. I'm cool with one of them. You know what I mean? Just off the rip, he didn't like maybe help me out with a couple things here and there. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, bruh just really bruh. Like he ain't really like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fuck with Kato my dog. You know what I mean? As far as the rest, you know what I mean? I ain't really spoke too much to, you know what I'm saying? I just been focusing on what I got going on in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we just going up. You know what I mean? Upward trajectory. You know what I'm saying? Account got deleted. 500K. You know what I mean?
Damn, they deleted
it off. You know what I mean? Got right back to work. The way I took it is this. You know what I mean? God works in mysterious ways, but he always working. You know what I mean? The 500K followers I had on the old page, it was all from Shoreline Mafia. You know what I mean? I made the decision to leave the group. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a blessing. My Instagram got deleted because everybody who follow me now follow me strictly for what I got going on.
Focus on yourself before anything.
Exactly, that part right there.
Damn.
So then, like, after you had left, where did you find like the drive to just go crazy?
I mean, shit. First of all, I got kids. You know what I mean? It ain't no option to lose. You know what I'm saying? And I not to sound cocky, I know how hard I am. You know what I mean? Like shit. I ain't nigga. If it come bar to bar, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't fucking with me.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of the, like, I feel like you're one of the
street legend, bro, in LA, for real.
Bro, like a legend.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I done put on. You know what I mean?
I used to get
I done put on. I done put on for a lot of the young up and coming artists. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for nothing in return. Never did. You know, but niggas know what's up. You know what I mean? Fenix Flexin. You know what I mean? I done spilled the drip and seasoned a lot of you know what I mean, situations out here.
So actually this is a great question I want to ask you. So I feel like you're one of the top like artists out here in LA, one of the most influential and one of the most streamed, like just everything, right? How do you plan to make this regional sound that we have here on the West Coast more appealing to people in like Chicago, New York? Like,
so what I did, this last project, Volume 2, people might have been kind of confused on why like the beat selection was the way it was. It was intentionally, all right, look, this project we're gonna do strictly LA sound, West Coast sound, stamp it, leave it there. You know what I mean? Volume 3 ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? We got a couple beats here and there that might sound like that, you know what I mean? That bounce to it, that West Coast bounce. The rest of it is all super experimental. You know what I mean? Some shit that I'll show y'all some shit after, but like, it's some songs on there that y'all wouldn't even expect a nigga to be able to make.
Different tempos and stuff like
different
that.
Different tempos, like auto tune, singing. You know what I mean? Topics. You know what I mean? All different type of stuff.
Because what I hear is from a lot of people is that they like from out of the state, out of the area, out of the scene, is that they don't fuck with the beats like that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And that's why we've been doing what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy Perps. You know what I mean? He do all type of like his like sound is like, you know what I mean? He done produced for like, you know what I mean? He did breakfast. Our sibling for breakfast. For Gucci Mane. You know what I mean? Yeah. He a goat. Brother had hella like. So he got hella different types of sounds, you know what I mean? Yeah. And me getting on all them type of different beats, you know what I mean? It created a crazy sound, you know what I mean? So y'all gonna hear that. And with bruh, you know what I mean? Even FBeat, he been cooking up like different type of shit, you know what I mean? We were like, you know what I mean? He know what direction we moving in, you know what I mean? And so that's just what we've been doing.
Yep.
You gotta hop on like some Colombian trap shit.
Man, shit, we got a Spanish song on this project.
Oh.
Do you know, can you spell who is it by yourself or do you got a feature?
Yeah, no, it's by myself.
Damn. Oh,
shit, I was supposed to do a song with Peso Pluma, you know what I mean? But shit just got lost in translation. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know. And he doing his thing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, I know how it is. You know what I mean? When you first start cracking.
Is there anybody else?
Busy, you know what I mean? He a busy dude, you know what I mean? I don't expect nothing from nobody, you know what I'm saying? But he was tapping in for a feature at one point.
Like, would you ever go to like, do you go out to Texas a lot and fuck with the rappers out there?
Nah, but shit, shout out my boy Peso. That's my daughter, that's my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, y'all got a song together too, huh?
Not even on no music shit. Like, fuck some music shit. Like, we done been out here thugging, nigga, like weeks at a time together. You know what I mean? Like, shit, that's really my bro right there.
Yeah.
You fuck with Mexican OT?
I don't know.
Ask that, huh, Kenny?
I don't know, bro, but yeah, I like his music.
What about D-Baby?
D-Baby hard as a motherfucker. I done hit bro up like 2-3 times trying to get some songs in, but you know what I mean? Same like him, you know what I mean? He doing his thing, you know what I mean? You can't help it, like, you know what I'm saying? Let a nigga do their thing when the right time will come, the right time will come.
When y'all buy y'all jewelry, do y'all go to Rami?
Nah.
No? Who's y'all jeweler?
Shit, it depends.
Y'all both got the same
I got my teeth done by Johnny Dang. He fuck with what's James T.A. Jimmy Boy.
I know Jimmy Boy.
That's about it. You know what I mean? I had my baby mama. Me and my baby mama got into it one time, like when we wasn't at our best. You know what I'm saying? And she done did some wild shit, man. I mean,
the chain,
the chain, the bust down Cardis, it was hella shit. You know what I mean?
Shit.
She bought all that?
Nah, she got rid of all that.
She threw it in the L.A. River, bro.
She threw it in the L.A. River?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's
somebody picked it up and sent it to a picture to you?
Man, hell no, that shit probably sitting in the middle of some plant somewhere. You know what I mean? So,
no.
Hey, anybody who's a bum, look.
Any bums
at the time, it was in North Hollywood, right there by like North Hollywood and Ventura. You know what I mean? They got a little freeway overpass.
You never told nobody?
Yeah, hell yeah, I told people. You know what I mean? Niggas was like, what, you got your chain robbed? Nigga, hell no, nigga get blammed down.
That part.
You gonna do a song with OTM? You know about OTM?
Off the muscle, yeah, I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Shit, Duffy was in my, not Duffy, shit, Pesos. He was in the Apologies video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fuck with him. You know what I mean? I respect any young up and coming artist trying to do their thing, doing music instead of other shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of other shit out there we could be doing. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Picking music, trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like it inspires other people out here to try to do the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the pretty ticket a label gotta pay you?
Man, right now I won't sign for nothing less than $1 million. You know what I mean? It depending on what kind of deal. If it's like a record deal, you know what I mean? Yeah, of course, you know, millions.
I feel like you worth $1 million, more than $1 million.
Shit, I was about to say, and it would only be for, I would sign for like, label come at me $1 million for 2 projects. Yeah, come on, let's do it. You know what I mean?
But what label would you want to do it for?
It all depends. You know what I mean? I like Empire. I like They Get Down. You know what I'm saying? I see how they rock out with their artists, and you know what I mean? That might be a good fit. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no rush. You know what I mean? I might just take this independent route. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go for a little bit, just checking out how it feels. You know what I mean? To get that independent money, cause
yeah.
Every quarter, you know what I mean? You get paid. Every artist get paid every quarter. I be seeing what I be getting every quarter. Should be like 45 grand. You know what I mean? 50 grand out of that. Nigga get like what? Maybe 15K from that. You know what I'm saying? So label sock that to their pocket. You know what I mean? But once you I mean, like I said, I can't speak too much on it, but we about to be independent. You know what I mean? So hey, sock that to my pocket now.
That's the move right there, honestly, dog.
Yeah,
stay independent,
exactly.
bro. You gotta stay independent. I feel like staying independent is better, right?
And yeah, and also like shit. Within the last like 2 years of me being solo, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been signed to a label, but the label ain't done nothing for me. You know what I mean?
You've been doing more for yourself. I've been seeing.
Exactly. I ain't had no help from the label for nothing, like at all.
You A&R'ing your way through things?
I A&R my way through things. I manage my way through things. I publicize my way through things. I do it all myself.
So you're not yet out the label, but you trying to get out the label soon?
Yeah, but like I said, I can't even speak on it, but it's being worked out right now.
I feel like you're already at a level where you could just do shit on your own, bro.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing
already.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Shit, and this is about putting the pieces together. And, hey, I got the puzzle box right there, and shit, we damn near done with the puzzle.
Oh God, you haven't fell off. The people still know you, bro.
Shit, hell yeah, falling off ain't an option. You know what I mean? You look at my numbers
for now.
Just go look at. I say this. Go look at Spotify numbers. You know what I mean?
Like Chug, bro. For real.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So people could, you know what I mean, with all the rah rah, aha, keys. You know what I'm saying? Numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? So Just go check them numbers out. You know what I mean? Ain't a music video I put up that don't got 1 million plus.
How do you feel about like the future of where our West Coast sound is going?
So, you know what I mean? That's a good question. Me personally, the West Coast right now, I would say is at the lowest of all the fucking United States.
Okay,
you know
speak on it. This is interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, if you look at other places, you know what I mean? Artists come out, man, they blow up overnight. I'm talking about global. You know what I mean? Sexy Red, fucking, for example. You know what I mean? She dope. She doing her thing. But you know what I mean? Look how fast that blow up is. It don't happen like that out here. I don't know if it's because
Soul to Soul.
You know, nah, I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Shit.
You don't believe in that?
The selling your soul shit. Come on, who knows? You know, I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm a child of God. You know what I mean? God is my. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
God got me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to God.
Shout out to God. Yeah.
Amen. Because the reason why I ask is because I feel like like I said, like the sound out here just doesn't translate over to other places as much as other places translate over to everywhere.
Which is exactly why this volume 3 y'all gonna hear.
Yep.
I'll show y'all some after too.
Yep.
It ain't nothing like no West Coast type sounding beats. Nothing like no West Coast sounding artists is making. And ain't nothing like that. If you go to the Shoreline Mafia SoundCloud page, you go back and listen to some songs from back then, I didn't even sound like a West Coast rapper, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't what I was growing up on, like, really, you know what I mean? Of course, like, it's Sugar Free, Nate Dogg, I had my, you know what I mean, Too Short, you know what I mean? It was people I was bumping from the West Coast, but I had a lot of influence from other artists, you know what I mean, that got me into doing music.
That's pretty crazy, because now, like I said, I feel like you're considered, like, one of the top.
Yeah, for sure.
Influential.
I'm about to say, definitely. I'm about to say, and it's not even like, people say that, and it get me kind of frustrated, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'm just getting started, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 27 years old, you know what I mean? I've been doing my solo thing for about 1.5 years now, you know what I mean? Like I said, 500K followers on Instagram got deleted. We almost back at 200K within like 1.5 years, you know what I mean?
Do you have any like other aspirations after, like, to grow your money? You don't feel like you never gonna be in any debt or anything like that anytime soon? Like, you feel
nah,
like
I mean shit, some crazy shit that happened to me. I had I be putting money in good places. I got this a clothing brand coming out, Burnt Company, you know what I mean? We about to really start the heavy rollout when the project come out, just so everything kind of like, you know, that snowball effect, you know what I mean? It all comes out together, and it kind of coincides with each other, you know what I mean? Makes it pop quicker.
I feel like you fall off when you start to lose bread, and I feel like you stay up when you got the bread.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's why you've been staying up, is because you've been consistent.
You know what I mean? I always about that. You know what I mean? Shit, you broke, you gonna go get some chicken. You know what I mean? If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? I done had ups and downs. You know, shit. A year ago, I had 200K in an account. I ain't, you know what I mean? When they sign you, they don't tell you nothing about no taxes, no 30% of what you gotta give or nothing. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
I had 200K in my account. I checked my bank account the next morning. It was at 30K.
So wow,
you know
they be finesse. So, man,
but it ain't nothing.
Fuck a label, bro.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't real one gonna shake back every time. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Got my family, luxury living. You know what I mean? We drive. I got, you know what I mean? Everybody popping in about. I see the little comments too. That way he don't drive. He don't got. Man, I got a Rubicon. My bitch got her car. You know what I mean? Like, we straight. You know what I mean? We chilling. You know what I mean? That dough always coming in.
You think you gonna buy any properties?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna buy some properties. I mean, I was already looking at shit like, what was it? I was looking at some shit up north. It was a 14 unit apartment up north. You know what I mean? I was like, I got an apprentice. You know what I mean? He putting me on game. When this, like I said, I can't speak too much on it, but within the next 6 to 12 months, y'all gonna see the difference. You know what I mean? And once that's happening, then we're gonna get there. But before we get there, I want to get to the peak of where I got to take it as an individual in this music game. Because you know what I mean? I done got my respects, but I ain't got my respects the way they're supposed to as an individual. You know what I mean? And that's what's about to come this year.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. I feel like you an underdog. Like, I feel like they treat you like an underdog sometimes, like that, but you really up. And so it doesn't really make sense. You feel what I'm saying?
And I be brushing that shit off, you know, a real one, you know what I mean? We got real life situations going on out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention too much to the Instagram shit, you know what I mean? I be talking shit, you know what I mean, the comments and everything, but that's just me home bored on the couch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I think would be dope, bro? I think you could make this happen. I don't know how, but I think it would make sense and it'd be super dope. I would love to see like a Fenix Flexin like character in like the new Skate series, like the new Skate 4 with Phoenix's music playing in the back. Like imagine that shit, bro.
That would be dope. You know what I mean? We got a skate. So Burnt Company, the Burnt Company is the name of my clothing company that we about to launch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a skate company, but we're gonna have a skate team. You know what I mean?
Bro,
part of it. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Anything's possible. You know what I mean? I got a lot of connections in the skate world. You know, I know most of the pro skaters. You know what I mean? And,
you ever play skate?
You said what?
You ever play skate?
Man, what? Hell
skateboard.
Yeah.
Which one's the best one though?
Skate 3.
I agree with you.
Bro, yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. A lot of people say Skate 2 though. A lot of people say Skate 2.
Nah, Skate 2 is bunk. Skate 3 the best one.
I think San Vanellono was pretty sick, but I think Skate 3 is...
Skate 3 just like, you know what I mean? It just make you feel like you're really skating type shit.
That's how I got into skating. I was at a Zoomy store when I was like 10.
Man, I was like, in high school, I was about to say, shit, passing period, I remember, like, before I got kicked out, I think I was in 10th grade still. Every passing period, it's 11 stairs, you know what I mean? I get out of my science class, nigga, I'm all in them 11 stairs right there, boom, you know what I mean? Trying to pop it for little bitches and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, I back then, I be tripping out now on the shit I could do back then. So I be tripping out on the shit I could do now, you know what I mean? I could still skate damn near just as good. I'm just a little heavier, you know what I mean? So it take me a little while to get like you give me a board in a month, hey, it'll look like I'm a, you know, a real skater.
But do you ever get worried that like you might do a trick and you might hurt yourself and you can't like tour and shit?
Do you feel like your health
I ain't
is
worried
on
about none of
point?
that. I about to say, I ain't jumping off no 14 stairs, nothing like that no more, you know what I mean?
Like super mega ramps?
Yeah, nah, I stick to like flat ground ledges, manual pads, you know what I'm saying?
You be eating like what you be eating? Like you be you be eating healthy?
Sea moss, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What else I be, you know what I mean? Shit, elderberry juice, you know what I mean? I be on my shit, ginger shots, wheatgrass shots. Shit, I be on my, what's it called? Intermittent fasting. So
Intermittent fasting,
you know what I mean? I eat dinner.
You only be smoking weed now?
Yeah, I only be smoking weed, you know what I mean? Shit, occasionally, maybe in the studio, I'll be dabbling, you know what I mean? Drink a cup of lean or something, you know what I mean? Take a little quarter bar, but you know what I mean? I don't like, to be honest, I carry a lot of guilt. Just
you know
like,
how you was before, right?
Yeah,
you different now.
I carry a lot of guilt from just like the shit that we was promoting, you know what I mean? We had a lot of young individuals who was just like hyped on us, you know what I mean? Trying to be like us, you know what I'm saying? Hearing what we rapping about, you know what I mean? Not knowing not knowing the consequences of doing what you're doing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because shit, opioids ain't no joke, and I don't advise nobody to do them. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's whack and it's played out. You know what I mean? Shit, it's 2023. You know what I mean? You sipping lean, you either got hella bread or you sipping fake lean and you fucking your body up. You know what I mean? So
that part.
You think fake lean is more? There's more fake lean around than there is real lean?
What? Hell yeah! Come on now. That's a question for FB. FB will break that shit down for you right now.
He just got back right now. Let's
break this down for us.
They're talking about, is there more fake lean out here than real drink?
Much fake lean out here, bro. Y'all gotta really be careful. Y'all gotta check. If the Tris bottle say ARC on the bottom of the bottle, it's fake. Y'all gotta look for that little diamond, it's upside down triangle.
Man, this is a real RX legend. You know what I mean? You ever got a question about something, y'all ask him. But like I said, we ain't promoting that shit no more. You know what I mean? Kids, you know what I'm saying? Go do something else. Go work out. Get in shape. You know what I mean?
Focus on your money.
Focus on your money. And get your body right. You know what I mean? Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Yeah. You know what I mean? And all drugs gonna do is slow you up, nigga, and fucking shit. Probably fuck up a lot. It could fuck up a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Drugs and fucked up a lot. I at a point, you know what I mean? I was going way too hard with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? But that's because, like, you give a 22-year-old $500,000 in the keys to the candy shop, man, they're going up.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, but ain't no regrets, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That all led to me being here where I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, like I said, kids, don't do drugs. Man, that shit lame, you know what I mean?
Did you ever think you'd be here? Like, did you ever think you would be, like, where you're at now type shit?
Yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying?
But back then, even when you was dancing and shit like that, like you really thought you was gonna be famous type shit.
I was never really dancing, bro. Like niggas gotta like look in LA. There was a scene where like it was a club scene. You know what I mean? All ages. You know what I mean? I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? Off an ecstasy pill, shuffling in the club. You know
At 12 years old on an ecstasy pill.
But, nigga, I started partying early. Was 6th grade. I was nodding it. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
God damn.
Slept over at the homie Victor house. Shout out to homie Victor Galliana. shit, back then we was skating. Now he on some whole other, you know, niggas get put on wooty woo after wooty woo, so shit be changing and shit.
People
But
change, you know what I mean? People.
But yeah, I remember it was a funny story. So we was like, it was a house party, you know what I mean? I just came to sleep over at the homie crib. But his bedroom right there, he had a little window, and that window, like, it opened up, and that was to the backyard where the party was. So they had the tank right there. So we was they had the, you know what I mean? They had the young niggas. We was filling up the balloons, handing them out. They was getting the money, you know what I'm saying? And then after they stopped, it was like half the tank. They was like, all right, this is us now. He was like, yeah, little niggas, y'all go ahead too. Y'all want some, you know what I mean? Banged my head. I had to come up with an excuse to my pops today after I told him I fell on my skateboard. I'm hitting the balloon, walking through the hallway. I'm starting to feel like, damn, I'm finna pass out. I feel like I'm finna pass out. Wake up, nigga. Boom, bang my shit. A huge ass, big old welt on my forehead.
What'd you tell your dad?
I told him I was like, I hit a rock skate and I like fell forward and hit a pole.
You?
Shit, I don't know if he did or not.
Fucked up?
Man, I didn't.
Skateboard excuses work. You know what I mean?
I done came home all type of shit. You know what I mean? But
you still talk to your pops?
What? Hell yeah, I love my pops. You know what I mean? I grew up with one parent. You know what I mean? I just grew up with pops only. You know what I mean? But he was a working man. You know what I mean? So he'd be out the house 6 a.m., 10 p.m. He working. You know what I mean? So it was like that since 2nd grade. So I was, you know, I got used to taking care of myself at a young age.
So you only grew up with your pops?
Yeah, I grew up with my pops.
I only grew up with my mom, but like that's different. So how is it like growing up with your pops versus growing up with your mom? Because I grew up with my mom, but not my dad.
Man, I'd probably say, you know, every boy need their mama. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing like a mother's love. You know what I'm saying? I see that through my kids. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed to even to even see what that is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I didn't get to experience that, you know what I mean? So, shit, you know what I mean? Like, shout out my baby moms, you know what I mean? I appreciate you, you know what I mean? She the best mom, you know what I mean? She do her shit.
I felt that.
You know what I mean? And, shit, my little boy, he don't love nothing like his mama. I'll tell you that right now. He love his daddy, but he love his mama like a motherfucker.
Oh, God.
How do you feel like the parent life has made you more, like, do you feel like it's made you more fulfilled and like?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, let's say, you know, but it be time, I'll let y'all on some insight, you know what I mean? It be times where I done been split up, you know, here and there. It's a crazy game, you know what I mean? So it leads to crazy things. But if I'm ever at a house and my son ain't in it, that house ain't home, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. House ain't. If you got kids, the house ain't a home where ain't your kids in it. Off it, you know what I mean? All the parents out there, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never too late to step up to the plate, you know what I mean? So don't leave your kids hanging out here. You a bullshit nigga if you out here letting your kids just, you know what I mean? Fucking not checking in, not doing nothing for them. Like I could never do that.
That's a good message. You heard it here first from Fenix Flexin.
Yeah,
y'all heard it, man. Hell yeah.
Phoenix, I want to ask you about your grills, bro. You got perms?
Yeah, I got perms.
Jeez,
no.
I want to know the process, bro, because I see videos and shit, and like it looks kind of crazy. Like, does it hurt food when you go and get them?
Nah, yeah. I mean, they shave your teeth down, they put them in. I wouldn't say it's the best idea. If you ain't got money for upkeep, it ain't the best idea. I'm about to come veneers in like another 4 months, so I'm about to take them out.
You don't have small teeth, do you? Like little shark teeth?
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
They shave them down, fool. They shave them down.
Do the same shit for veneers too.
But I mean, he said he got bread to spend, so I
I'm about to say I already knew when I got the grills, when I took them off, I was gonna get veneers, so it didn't matter anyway.
How much is the upkeep, and how often is the upkeep? You know
I would say they say go 2-3 times. They say go 3 times a year. It's $6K to take them out, clean them. I go once or twice. You know what I mean? My teeth ain't too bad. I got a couple bad ones in the back I gotta pull out, but all the teeth that got grills on them, you know what I mean, they straight.
You be using the paint shit that they give you?
What shit?
Man, I forgot what Kodak said when he got his grills taken off in his music video. He said something about
Novocaine?
Yeah.
Shit, no, I don't take that.
Oh, so you just take that shit?
Yeah.
That should be hurting though.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
So do they put you down when you're
anesthesia?
Nah, he said he feels it.
You
bro.
feel it?
Yeah.
Ooh, you feel him shave that shit down?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got to be conscious on like.
Have you done any more?
They give you shots, but I didn't.
Okay.
Like I didn't feel.
They numb.
It was numb. It was numb.
It was numb. Yeah.
Are you gonna do any more house parties? Do you do any more house parties?
Nah, I don't do house party. Look, if it's like I was just at a house party, but it was on some like family type shit. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
If it's for family, you know what I mean? Like what?
So you'll perform for family and shit like that?
Yeah, of course. Come on now. but I ain't pulling up to this no fucking house party.
Nah,
So like a
those days are over.
mansion you'll pull up to?
Those days are over.
If the
Yeah,
bag
it's too
right,
famous for that
shit,
shit.
10K, I'll pull up to your mansion.
There we go. There's a ticket. No cap.
10K?
10K, I'll pull up to your mansion, perform you 3 songs for however many people.
How much is it for a verse?
Shit, right now it depends. Look, like, I don't even do verse. If they hit me up and I look at their page and their music is what, if I think the music is whack and like I could tell like that it ain't really finna go nowhere, I wouldn't even do the verse. Like, but if I check it out and it look like you pretty hard and you actually trying to do your thing, you know what I'm saying? I'd say anywhere between 8,500 to 10K. And if I think you hard and I respect what you're doing, I respect your hustle, I respect your grind, I say I'll do them 5K and I give them a free video.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good as fuck.
You know what I mean? Because that's something I always wish when I was coming up. You know what I
Is
mean?
there,
Yeah.
Is there any
It was none of that.
Is there any
You know what I
artists
mean?
that you fuck with right now? Like young artists? Like do you fuck with like Heem Beezy or anybody like that?
Oh yeah, Heem Beezy hard. I like his music. Who else coming up right now? Like you said, the OTM niggas, they coming up. Heem Beezy hard. To be
You
honest,
don't really know LA people, huh?
I about to say I be listening to like, I don't even really be listening to rap music. You know,
What you listen to?
I be listening to other shit like shit. Foo Fighters, you know what I mean?
Rock
Really?
Rock music, shit like that.
That's
pops
interesting
told me
you
out
say
to the
that.
Foo Fighters.
You said what?
My pops put me out to the Foo Fighters.
That's right. Grateful Dead.
Oh, for
like,
oh, yeah.
that's-
That's interesting you say that because this is the first year that rap hasn't been on the top one
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, bro. I mean, because it's too repetitive, bro. Like all that rah rah, kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Like, bro, that shit ain't even. I don't even want that energy in my life. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we
I done
feel
had
that.
enough. I done had enough of that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Shit, we live in a city where it ain't nothing but that. You know what I mean? It's time to shine some light on something else. You know what I mean? And of course, that's always gonna be part of it, man. You in the streets, you in the streets. So like I said, it ain't like I'm going sweet with the music, you know what I mean? I still got them, you know what I mean? The street bangers, the hood bangers, but I also got some other shit talking about some real shit too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're evolving. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And if you ain't gonna evolve, if you ain't gonna evolve with your music, you're gonna stay right there wherever it was at, you know what I mean? That's where you're gonna be stuck at.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel that.
yeah.
What inspires your clothing? Like, do you have anybody that inspires your clothing? Because I know you've been wearing some shit from way back when.
Man, yeah, like I said, shit. I always been like into fashion, you know what I mean? But I like fucking with up and coming streetwear brands, you know what I mean? Streetwear at a point right now where it's like I wouldn't say it's dead, but like it's evolving, you know what I mean? To the point where it's like can be high. Now like we breaking the door down to be able to make high end like streetwear, you know what I mean? Shit, you going to like I'm making streetwear, you know what I mean? But it's real fine denim, you good, you know what I mean? Real good denim, some Japanese denim and shit.
That's
It's
what I was
gonna
gonna
run you 250, 300, but it's still
Yeah.
classified as streetwear. So I feel like it's a whole new wave of like drip, you know what I mean? That's coming along, you know what I mean? And I'm happy to be one of the forefronters of it. Y'all gonna see, you know what I
You gonna
mean?
Go to Japan? Have you been to Japan?
Nah, let her go to Shibuya though. Just go out there, check it out.
Yeah, that's
They got
what's
some
up.
crazy ass clothing out there. There's so much shit, bro.
Nah, yeah, like I
Japan-
be shopping at like Bodega. I be liking all the, you know what I mean? Shit, my closet filled with a whole bunch of different type of shit. You know what I mean? Capital, all type of stuff. I be on my shit.
So like being a young person in like 2016, especially from LA, what was your experience like with the Fairfax Melrose area? Like around the time when it was popping like crazy.
I mean, shit. I was at 2016. Let me think. I was like stealing shit. You know.
How old are you in 2016? 21? 20?
Yeah, about something like 26. Nah, probably.
I was 16, so
I'm
you're
about to say probably a little younger than that. 2016. I was probably like, I don't know, 18, 19. I don't know, something like that.
But did you ever like had to go line up outside Supreme and shit? Because I know that was really big at the time.
Yeah, I stood outside some Supreme lines to not even buy anything, just to go in there and look, just because I was a fan. You know what I mean? I knew what was coming. I knew I was gonna be able to get it one day. You know
Use
what I
that
mean?
as motivation.
Use it as motivation. Now I'm locked in. You know what I mean? I go to Supreme, I get nothing but love. Shout out all the people at Supreme. Shout out my guy Val Caruso. Shout out all the homies from Supreme. Shout out Nugget. Shout out my guy Nuge. You know what I mean? Shout out all the boys from Supreme. You know what I mean? They be showing me mad love when I go over there now. So you know what I mean? That's just a trip going over there now. You know what I mean? Like getting love over there. You know what I mean? From waiting in line, just window shopping at one point.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with Blasey?
With Blasey,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's my dog. You know what I mean? I fuck with him.
I seen y'all do a podcast together like a while ago. That shit was
Yeah. The Burnt Company shit at first we were starting to, we did it together, you know what I mean? And he had got caught up in doing his, you know, going up on his own, doing his own shit, you know what I mean? Getting his own shit right, you know what I mean? So he was the one who was kind of doing everything, so that kind of put me at a standstill, you know what I mean? So, but even through that, you know what I mean? That's just the homie just on some regular shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out Vladtv.
I wanted to ask you, did you spend some time around Money Sign Suede?
Did I spend? Hell yeah! What the fuck? That's my boy, bro. I don't know if y'all done seen the videos. We was going to Six Flags together. What? Shit, damn near every last session, like that I booked, like, you know what I mean, to record in the studio. Even if like even if I wasn't recording, he wasn't recording, we'd be right there kicking it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So you guys rock together tough then.
Man, I got him tatted on me.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts. That's facts. So what was it like being with Money Sign Suede? You know what I mean? Not a lot of people get to like have the kind of like perspective that you have. You know?
Man, shit. Man, look, bro. Y'all, that shit gonna get me sad talking about it right now, bro. You know, he was a real stand-up dude, bro, and you know what I mean? He stood for what he believed in, and that shit's sick, bro. It still got me sick the way he went, you know what I mean? I don't agree with it, you know what I mean? I don't think it's right, you know what I mean? But them politics that you know what I mean, that's not for interview, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
aside from that, I could say he was a great dude, you know what I mean? He had hustle, you know what I mean? Bro, go in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Make 3-4 songs a night. Man, me, I be lazy. This nigga know. I be trying to I'll go in the studio, make one and done. Sometimes it'll be more than that, but we working on it right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back in that mode where I really can get in there and lock in. Yo, hold it real quick, I'm gonna fix my little fit.
Yeah. Money Sign Suede.
He might only record one
really
song a night, but that song will be a hit.
Yeah, hit.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't record no bullshit.
We recorded one last night.
Yeah. And I ain't wrote no music in damn near 3 years, so every song y'all done heard is all freestyles.
Oh, word, damn.
What features do you want to feature with? Like, do you have anybody that you would ever pay to feature with?
Nah, hell no.
So everybody just has to kind of fuck with you and then kind of
yeah. I would never pay for a feature.
Was there anybody that you would fuck, like, that you would do things with? Kodak Black ever?
Yeah, I fuck with Kodak Black. I'll for sure do a song with Kodak Black. You know what I mean? But like I said, I would want to bring something. I would never pay for a feature because, you know what I mean? I believe in bringing something to the table, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? If it just got to be like on some.
Yeah. I feel like a Kodak and Phoenix track would go crazy, fool.
Have you ever done a song with a Florida rapper?
Let me think. I don't think so. I mean,
never.
On the Shoreline, the last Shoreline album, there was a song with Kodak on it, but it was a verse that he had already had like on another song. Like it was like some weird shit. But
it was like
Kodak didn't even pull up neither, did he?
Nah, hell no. It was like that was like some label shit though. You know, the label put that together. You know, it had nothing to do with us.
You gotta do a song with Kodak, bro.
So I would love to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. So, but you would do any song with any Florida rapper?
I'm trying to think of what
you haven't been like DMing any Florida rapper.
I don't know if you know
Lil Tyler Hard, yeah. No, I don't DM motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Shit.
A Lil Tyler and Phoenix song would go crazy.
That would be crazy.
That shit would go wild.
I gotta say, shit, the West Coast be getting like niggas be counting us out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I don't know what, but shit, niggas be counting us out. But that's about to change this year. I guarantee you. 03 Greedo just got out. You know, he make all types of styles of music. Me, you know what I mean? Y'all, when I was in a group, y'all didn't really get to hear my versatility. Y'all just got to hear my verse. You know what I mean? My verse would always gas up. You know what I mean? But it wasn't me orchestrating songs. You know what I mean? This volume 3 is really me. We really sat down and orchestrated some music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just no regular, you know what I mean, running gun, street slap song. Like, nah, we making music now. You know what I'm saying? Like pain music you could feel, music like you could party to, dance to, music for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit.
Shit for the club?
Shit for the club, all
shit
that.
For the radio, because I feel like radio hits is where the money's at, bro.
Not shit.
You don't think so? Not anymore? Back then, right?
Back then, yeah. Maybe not.
Okay, so now right more like Spotify, Apple Music, shit like that.
So, I mean, being on the radio would be nice, you know what I mean? But I feel like I low-key was blackballed out here for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Why do you say that?
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Just because like when I had left the group, it was not very many people that was trying to fuck with a nigga, like get down with my get down. You know what I mean? Not even trying to give me the platform to speak on or work with or anything. You know what I mean? A lot of artists was kind of shying away from working with me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know, and I particularly don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I left to go solo. You know what I mean? And with going solo, you gotta put the work in. You know what I mean? So that's what we've been doing, putting that work in.
So you talked to nobody from OTAs?
Nah.
Damn. So it was kind of just like, and how did that feel? Kind of just like, just fuck it. Just
I mean, that shit hurt, bro. But I would say, more aside from like anger and shit, you know what I mean? It hurt just to see like everything we had like built up. Like we was just getting started. Like shit, it was a $1 million business that could have been a $1 billion business. You know what I'm saying?
Honest, you guys were so big. Like you guys were the biggest thing coming out of.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But we was also young. You know what I mean. So can't put no blame on anybody. You know what I'm saying? When you young coming up. Shit.
When he gets to your head.
Not even that. It could be life getting to you. You know what I mean? It's not always the money. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole list of things getting to you. But I'm happy where I'm at now, and I'm happy that we at that upward trajectory. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all, bro, just give me 6 or 12 months from now, and y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Do you plan to do anything aside from making music, like streaming, maybe playing games with your fans and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, I done thought about it, but for the most part, music is what I'm focused on right now. Ain't nobody got like, look, I've only put out 2 projects, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With them 2 projects, I done put up more numbers than niggas that have like 5, 6 fucking projects out, you know what I mean?
I think a Fenix Flexin GTA RP server on PC would go great.
Man, yeah.
Have you seen those? You know you can make bread off of that. Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Like T Grizzly be.
I'm hip to all that, you know what I mean? But T Grizzly done stamped, he's established, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's established with his music, you know what I mean? And he did his thing, you know what I mean? So until I feel like I've got to the place where I need to go as an individual in this music, that's when I really start maybe focusing on branching off on shit like that.
Okay.
I mean, of course, clothing, weed stuff right now, you know what I mean? Shit like that's cool. That's what I'm working on. But the majority of what I'm like focused on right now is music, you know what I mean?
Got it. And then,
where do you see yourself after being a rapper?
A boss, you know what I mean?
Like Rick Ross type shit?
Definitely coming up with a record label within the next, like, I'd say probably like a year and a half, 2 years, so I start my record label.
For real, what do you want it to be called?
Shit, probably Burnt Records. You know what I mean?
So you gonna run with that name and take that shit far with it, basically?
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
You already got that shit as a LLC?
LLC, you know I do.
Damn.
Phoenix, I got my own, got my LLC, got, you know what I mean?
What type of rappers do you want to have for your label?
The ones that, like, you know what I mean? Just the artists is so, shit, the ones that the labels are scared to fuck with. You know what I mean?
You trying to do some fucked over deals, or are you trying to keep it pretty?
No.
Like,
I'm trying to keep it. Why would I give that shit? I would never put nobody in no. If I made a record label, if I tried to sign somebody, nigga, I would be trying to help them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be trying to shelf them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just happy I ain't get to the point where I got shelved. You know what I mean? Like shit, and like I got it to where, you know what I mean? I own my masters. You know what I mean? I collect my chip. You know what I mean? And I get my dip.
so all those songs from Shoreline, you still get money from all of them. And you don't have to argue about it. None of that.
I don't own Shoreline. I don't got nothing to do with none of the business of it. But any verse that I'm on, yes. Any song that I'm on, yes. I own my rights to my part.
So you don't own you don't own any part of Shoreline?
None at all.
So so who does?
I would say, I think shit.
The label?
Go ask around.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So I'm asking one more question, but you can answer it yes if you want or not. But why do you think Shoreline Mafia broken up?
It was a lot of different things, you know what I mean? At the beginning, it was 4 people. So
yeah.
You got 4 people that's young, coming up, you know what I mean? Just get hit with their first 250,000, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck, way more than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all was balling.
You're getting hit with millions and shit, you know what I mean? You gon' change mentally, you know what I'm saying? So I would just say communication, you know what I mean? And when you're young, you might not know how to express certain things the right way or communicate them the right way, you know what I mean? So it all comes with maturity, you know what I'm saying? So that's just all it was. I would just say it was just some immaturity.
So
definitely.
And then do you have anything else that you want to like let the people know about before we wrap it up?
Shit, we'll keep it going. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, let's keep going then. Let's keep going.
If that's
let's
y'all
keep
hit me
going.
with as many questions as y'all want.
Oh, for sure.
Why did they run up in your crib?
Why they run up in my crib with a
Oh,
I can't even really speak on that, but
that's still open case.
It's a
pending.
Yeah, we got the crib got raided. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all could put 2 and 2 together. If they raid your crib, it's for something serious. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
you know what I mean, that's it. You know what I mean? It was crazy though. I'll tell you that much. He was bro was right there. Nigga, what?
You guys were there?
What? Hell yeah! Look, me and bro literally just finished recording. We had right there, nigga. We knocked out on the couch. The homie wake us up. He like, hey, bro, it's 12. It's 12. I'm like, think he talking about like it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, nigga, fuck. like what? Yeah. And then I hear boom, 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 boom. I'm thinking like, cause you know that's like a play like when somebody trying to kick your dome.
No, yeah, they pretend to be cops.
They pretend to be cops.
Yeah.
So I grabbed something and ran up, and then I heard the door break. Like, you know, when I hear they said LAPD, then I heard them start trying to break the shit down. Whatever I grabbed, I threw, ran to the bed, nigga, jumped in the bed, nigga, right there, be this like
I'm asleep.
Next thing you know, they got rifles in our face. You move, we gonna shoot you, man. Hands behind your back.
You feel like you was gonna die?
Man, I ain't know. I was hoping not. Now I'm telling them, hey, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. You know what I mean?
That's fucked up,
5:30 in the morning, man. We was just getting up.
Oh damn, it's early.
They always do some shit in the morning.
Man, it was
what they pull up with? How many cars when you walked outside?
Bro, hey, look, bro. So on that apartment where we was at, I mean, I could disclose it now. I don't live there no more. It was an apartment in North Hollywood. But so there's 3 streets. Each street was blocked off with cops.
Yeah.
In our unit, they had 20 cops.
Shit.
What the fuck?
They searched all the cars and everything.
Y'all burnt
Cars they had, searched
everything. Did it flip the whole crib up? Like fucked the whole crib up. Nigga broke open the vents. Everything. Like it was crazy.
What did the apartment say to you? They kicked you out?
Man, they ain't kicked me out, man. It was just bad energy. Fucking think I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna be paranoid, feeling like the spot bugged or
that's burnt. Yeah.
Mike the spot or some shit. I was out of there.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Mainly just the energy too, like, you know what I mean, like you don't want to stay right there, you know what I'm saying. End of the day, I got kids, you know what I mean, and then we shit, you know what I'm saying. I'm doing what's right for my fam right now, you know what I mean. I'm working on the family shit right now. So
when you take your kids to school, do people ever want to take pictures with you?
Yeah, my oldest kid, her she got some classmates as fans, you know?
Yeah. Do they ever like? Does she ever say she's famous, like when she meets people? Because I know you the famous dad.
Nah,
to little kids, because to little kids you famous.
Yeah. No, my daughter dope, but she's so humble. Like she don't. You know, to me, I'm just daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, she don't.
Does she know how big you are?
She got an idea. You know what I mean. Everywhere we go, people take pictures, so like she know it's not normal. Like, you know what I mean. She know I'm known. And she old enough to know, she on TikTok, she sees stuff, so she know I'm a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you put her onto anything? Like, do you have anything set for her, stuff like that? Like,
yeah, I got some ideas planned, you know what I mean? But as far as everybody got their own like perspectives and shit, but I believe in letting kids be kids, you know what I mean? I got a bunch of business and stuff like that I got planned for them in the future, and then I'm gaming them and I'm getting them ready for it, but you know, for now, you know what I mean, they kids. I'm letting them be kids, you know what I'm saying?
Do you already have her as an employee? Because I know Beyonce had Blue Ivy as like an employee.
I would never have my daughter as an employee. You know what I mean?
You would never make money.
No, he's talking about in the sense of like putting your children as like producer credits, they get royalties and shit.
Beyonce
you know?
did to Blue Ivy?
What she do?
All right, so Beyonce put Blue Ivy as an employee to her business. So like she put her in a music video, or made like Jay-Z made her cry in a video, right? Yeah. And so she gets paid off that video.
Oh yeah, that stuff like that. Stuff like that's cool.
That made hits.
Look, I mean, I got my son in music videos. You know what I mean? I was just talking about, you know what I mean?
Because they make money off of that.
In this clothing company, you know what I mean, that I'm about to start. You know what I mean? Shit, even my BM, I got a percentage of equity that they gonna get just off the rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's lit. Putting your people on and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's on like when we get all the paperwork done. You know what I mean. They're on the paperwork to get their money every time we get every time there's a payout for me from the clothing brand. Yeah, there's a payout for them. You know what I mean.
When you first came up, would you get your mom? I mean, not would you get your mom? Would you get your dad? Excuse me.
Shit, you know what I mean. Just paying for rent, car, just paying for car stuff. Like you know what I mean. Pops up. He a painter. You know what I mean. He like a trippy hippie type of dude. You know what I mean. So he not into like glitz and glamour. He ain't want no jewelry. I tried to buy him. He didn't want no Rolex or nothing. You know what I mean. I be making sure he flies. You know what I mean. Always nice clothes.
Simple dude type shit.
Like that. Yeah.
Where did he grow up?
I'm not too sure to be honest. But when I moved, I was born in They were born in Chula Vista, San Diego. I moved up out here.
In San Diego?
I lived in Dago till the year till 99 or 2000, and then I moved up here.
How did it feel?
When I moved up here, I started off at Miles Avenue Elementary in Huntington Park.
Damn. And then middle school?
Middle school.
What high school did you go to?
I went to I went to Marshall for a little bit.
In Pasadena?
Nah.
No, LA.
That's in it's not in LA. It's in like Echo Park. I
think I've been there before.
Echo Park, Silver Lake area.
Yeah.
But when I got kicked out from there, East Hollywood, like right there, Santa Monica Western.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? What was it? I didn't go to Bernstein. I went to continuation school. Phoenix Alonzo. Trip Out. That's the name of the school is Phoenix Alonzo.
Is that that's not how you got your name though? How'd you get your name?
That's my real name.
That's my real name.
Phoenix?
Phoenix, yeah.
That's on his birth certificate, no cap.
Oh God.
How do you spell exactly how it's spelled?
Exactly how it's spelled. F-E-N-I-X.
How did your people think of naming you Phoenix?
I mean, like I said, I knew my mom up until about like she's still around, like she alive. It's not like she dead or nothing.
Oh, my bad. I thought
like
because my pops is dead.
You know, she like was this she a real spiritual person. You know what I mean? So all the names I got along. I ain't gonna say my full government, but I got four first names. All of them like is like spiritual. They mean something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like my name, Phoenix. You know what I mean? Like it's like the bird. You know what I mean? You're gonna rise from the ashes. You know what I'm saying? Every time.
So what's your ethnicity?
So I'm black and Mexican, and then like a little sprinkle of Polish, but for the majority, I'm black and Mexican.
Yeah, cause dude, I feel like the Hispanics really fuck with you out here. Like you really
yeah.
The Hispanic community like a lot.
So my mom's black and Mexican. You know what I mean? Pops mixed too, but so like my family's from Zacatecas. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
But my mom she had moved out here, and then met Pops, and then that's what happened. You know?
Do people always ask you like what like you?
Hell yeah, and everybody be lost. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Make it simple. Yeah, I'm black and Mexican.
Do you speak Spanish?
Un poquito way.
do you be dancing when you be going out, like when you be going out?
Yeah.
Dancing banda,
like shit?
I could do my I do my Dougie.
Okay. So when you go out, you be dancing with your girl and shit like that. Do it look bad?
Nah.
Okay. Sometimes
you know,
when I dance, bro, it kind of look
I'm half
bad.
black. You know, I got some rhythm in me.
So would you do like a corrido song then?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Have you done one?
I haven't done one, but I'd be down to do one.
Did you do one with Fuerza Regida?
Shit, whoever would be down to do one, I'd be down to do one with.
Tap in with Phoenix. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
Are you a producer? So would you make a corridos beat for him?
I'm actually already I've actually been working on a corrido beat for him for a couple months already. It's like a corrido LA type beat.
Oh, let's go.
So you know it's in the works. We got it rolling.
Do you feel like you're gonna work with him most of the time and stuff like that? Like y'all are gonna kind of go up together and kind of just stick together. Like this is your brother type.
This is my
thing.
brother, bro. Like out of all the artists I done worked with, and I done worked with a lot of artists, he's like the one that I connected the most with. He's really my brother. Like I really like, you know, we was sleeping in the same house together for like a whole year, really getting everything in motion. You know, making sure the projects all together. And he's like my favorite artist to work with. He's really like my brother, you know. And we for sure going to keep on working and keep on making, you know, making these hits.
I'm about to say, yeah, you know what I mean. Same vice versa, you know what I mean. It's I've worked with a lot of producers, you know what I mean. I like a lot of producers. There's a lot of producers make hard beats, you know what I'm saying. But it just, you know what I mean. You gotta find who you click with, you know what I'm saying. Right now, I'd say FBeat and my guy Perps from 808 Mafia. They're my main go-to producers right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah,
Like we go to the studio, within 3 beats there's a song, there's a beat, right? There's a beat I picked from already, you know what I mean?
We catch you, we catch FBeats usually.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every show, everywhere we go.
Ooh, that's a good topic, nigga. What shows are you gonna do next?
Man, we rocking out. I'm about to say, shit, if y'all ain't seen, shit, we've been hitting the road. The first tour I did solo was for the first project. I had Suede. And Peso, both Suede was alive. Suede was alive. Peso was out. You know what I mean? We rocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Second tour, I had R3. He was on the road with me. Man, we selling out shows in LA. We selling out shows in fucking Portland, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And as an individual, you know what I'm saying? By myself. You know what I mean? No group, no nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1,500. The biggest one, I think it was 1,500 people in attendance. You know what I'm saying?
Are you cool with Desto?
Hell yeah, I fuck with Desto Dub.
So when the fuck you gonna come out with the awful lot of cost syrup?
Shit, hey Desto, holla at me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm down to get it cracking.
Bro, that shit would be tough.
No, Desto showed mad love. The last time on the last project when the volume 2 dropped, he let me pull up. We did a little like a little meet and greet at the store. You know what I'm saying? And aside from that, you know, I didn't know Desto since before like.
I know
the group even popped.
The videos,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember
point y'all left.
I knew Desto when he was doing like tattoos and shit too, you know. So yeah, I got none respect. You know what I mean? I look at his grind and I see that shit as motivation. You know what I mean?
Cause he's up now, huh?
What man? He up probably more than every rapper in the city.
Yeah, no.
And he came from real nothing too.
Exactly.
Shit,
you know what I mean?
Y'all kind of
as we all did
together, right?
Nah.
Did y'all know each other? Like
nah. I'm about to say.
How did y'all meet?
He probably like way older than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We met through I think we met through like management. I think my management was fucking with him more. Either that or through Greedo, one of the two.
Damn, so y'all knew, but y'all knew Draco too, huh?
Yeah, look, bro, like.
So y'all knew Draco
before shit popped off. There was a studio. You know the studio? Where was the studio? The old one?
It was right there
in Torrance.
Oh, in Torrance, yeah.
In Torrance.
NWA studio.
Yeah, it was with Trip Out. Where it was the NWA studio. The studio where NWA made all their music at. That was where we was making all our first music at. The first Shoreline project.
Wow.
That's where we made it at. You know what I mean? Wake Me Up in Traffic with me, Draco, and Greedo. You know what I mean? Those is all records where we was all in the studio at the same time making them records together. You know what I mean?
I still listen to that shit.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It was some good times over there. You know what I mean? Some classic memories. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't go. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Catchy the Great. Rest in peace, fucking Draco.
How did that feel, bro?
Man, rest in peace, a lot of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's sick, bro. I don't like mentally, like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure everybody's lost a couple people, but like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, look. Let's start it off. All right, so Catchy, Draco, P-Dog, my best friend, you know what I mean? Was one of my best friends since like 2008, 2009. Got him tatted on me right here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Mac P-Dog.
All right, so that's
R.I.P.
That's 4. Lost Offo. I lost Suede, lost my cousin George. He would be on all the tours with us. Just lost one of my best friends, Foster. His funeral was just 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Who else we missing?
Mark. I'm missing my boy Mark.
You know what I mean?
People, we got so many people that
it's a lot of yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's not easy on your mental. I'll tell you that much right now. You know what I'm saying? It definitely changed me as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you just look back, like, you know what I mean? I'd say 2-3 years ago, I was pretty, like, not to say I ain't happy now, but like, it definitely put like a dark cloud over your mental. You know what I mean? Like my people, my homies is dead. You know what I mean? Like I got bruh and maybe 1-2 more people, you know what I'm saying? My niggas is gone, you know what I'm saying? And that shit make me sick, you know what I'm saying? So, like the people that I would be wishing to see me come up and prosper on my own as an individual, you know what I mean? They ain't here for it. I know they watching me, they guiding me. I could feel it, you know what I mean? But
that's crazy. I be thinking about that.
But that shit definitely fucked me up, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, P-Dog. Rest in peace, Awful. Rest in peace, Catchy the Great. Rest in peace, Draco. Rest in peace, Suede. Rest in peace, all the homies, man.
So that means you're not cool with Frosty then? Ooh. Are you cool with Frosty?
Man, any politics, I ain't got no I ain't got no politics and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Frosty make good music. I fucked with Frosty back when you know what I mean? There was a point in time where Ralphie and Frosty was making music. The whole city was cool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
did y'all?
I don't got no politics like that getting in the way of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shoreline never made a song with Frosty the Snowman.
Nah, I done did some songs with Frosty,
and they never dropped.
Yeah, we got a couple out. I'm about to say we got a couple songs out. Just like no music videos or nothing, but there's some records out.
I have a question. How do you like navigate this space? Because it can get so political. Like, how do you be careful and just kind of like,
man, you stand on your 10 toes and you keep the right people around you, and you affirmative, and you know what I mean, and you sure about if you sure about yourself, they're gonna be sure about you too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. I want to ask you, Phoenix, since we're on the topic of like West Coast music, and
yes, sir,
on the topic, do you ever think that West Coast music in the scene will ever take a shift in temperature? Because you know how it's always so hostile, always so hot. Do you ever think you know, there would be like some different sort of like wave coming where, you know, people be off that shit? Or do you think because since it's real music and it's like really from the street, like that, it'll never go away because it's kind of like reality?
There's always gonna be street music, there's always gonna be reality, there's always gonna be gangs, and there's always gonna be politics. It just depends on you and yourself on how you maneuver through it. You know what I mean? If you a stand-up person and you know how to, you know what I mean, appropriate yourself under any circumstances, you'll be all right. You know what I mean? If you out here moving like a goofy, trying to be a hothead, popping it, acting like you like the toughest nigga or some shit, like, bro, it's not gonna work for you out here. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Why do you think, like, what do you tell people that aren't from here that want to come here to like work with you to like stay safe?
Shit, I mean, you good out here, bro. Like, don't go somewhere trying to pop it like you some hot shit, cause like, man, I guarantee you come out here popping it like you some hot shit, you gonna get hit with some hot shit. You know what I mean?
As long as you carry yourself with respect, wherever you go, you'll be straight.
Exactly. That part right there.
That's all it is.
All it is respect.
Shout out to Trap 9.
Carry yourself with respect, man.
And that's a big thing right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that's up and coming, like, it's like they don't understand that. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's because like, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Everybody, it's kind of like the crabs in the barrel mentality right now.
Yeah, always that. Yeah,
and it wasn't always like that, but right now that's what it is. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to see nobody doing better than one another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like it's not like that in the Bay though.
Yeah,
I feel like it's definitely like that. In the Bay.
Is it? Oh, okay.
What in the Bay for shit show? You know what I mean? I'm tapped in up there, man. Rest in peace, Slowby. Man, rest in peace, rest in peace, Briss. You know what I mean? Them was two of my favorite rappers out there. You know what I mean? If you check back, bro, I got vlogs with Slowby, you know what I mean, and a couple other homies. We was in SF for a week thugging. You know what I mean? We had an Airbnb just making music. This was before like, bro, I think bro probably had only like 30K followers or some shit. You know what I mean? I was just a fan of their music. You know what I mean? Tapping in on that shit.
How did you like when you guys hung out? How was that difference of like SoCal and NorCal, like the little cultures? Because the cultures are different. Like, did you? Man,
no, it was cool. It was cool. Pouring drink, nigga, recording music, smoking buzz, like just vibing, nigga.
I like the sound up there though. The sound up there.
Yeah, me too. I'm about to say it's super influential. I'm about to say anybody right now who's saying that the Bay Area is not influential to LA scene is lying. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. So speak on that a little bit, because I hear that a lot. A lot of people say that.
I go to a lot of studios. You know what I mean? Most of the people like who's like recording people, when they pay for studio time, they looking up Young Slowby type beats, EBK Young Jock type beats, Briss type beats, Mozzie type beats, fucking you know what I mean, Lil Bean type beats. You know what I mean? So. I feel like the Bay don't get their flowers as much as they should either, you know what I mean? But I feel like all that's about to change, you know what I mean? Just because of, like what I said, you can only go so, everybody gonna come to that realization where, damn, I gotta elevate my music, you know what I mean? And take it to the next level and break out of this box, you know what I mean? Whenever you want, like I said, you put your mind to something, it's gonna be done. You know what I mean? So you want to break out this box. Like, look at Roddy Ricch. You know what I mean? Yeah. people barely see him as he's an international artist. You know what I mean? People don't just put him in that box as an LA artist.
True, but I feel like the reason why that is because he makes a lot of music that sounds like he's from Atlanta. Like, it's a lot of Atlanta sounding music.
I mean, you could call it that. I wouldn't even say like he's trying to sound like Atlanta. I would just I think that's just the music that he makes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he did move to Atlanta when he was like 14 and stayed out there. I think that's when he started making music, and that's why he fucks with like the Thug, Gun, and all that type of sound.
Okay.
And then when he came back over here, he also has those LA records like Ballin' with DJ Mustard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro, personally, so I couldn't speak on it, but you know, he does his thing. Shout out Roddy Ricch. You know what I mean? I fuck with his music.
He's dope. Yeah. I feel like the last time there was like a huge globally like West Coast artist would be like Kendrick, but Kendrick doesn't really make a sound that's too regional. I feel like he makes like. How do you feel about Kendrick?
I don't listen. I like Kendrick as a person and what he does. You know what I mean? But I don't. There's like the last I had like a Kendrick song on my iPod like in 2009 or something. That was like the last time I was really bumping him. I ain't never really got into the scene like that.
So you feel like the youth aren't really listening to like Kendrick's music like that? I feel like now they're.
I don't know. Maybe they is. I'm just saying, me personally and the niggas I'm around.
Yeah, you don't listen to that.
I'm not bumping no Kendrick Lamar, but he's a great artist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What artists did you grow up listening to?
Like when I first started listening to rap was like ever, or just like what? All
right, so like what were you listening to that you were fucking with type shit, and then started leading into getting into rap? Cause I used to listen to some shit, bro, like some R&B, like singing, like, you feel me? I used to listen to like R&B, like singing like Akon and shit, like
Neo and all that. Soulja,
I used to listen to
Boy.
like
I mean, back then, like there was no. It's not how it was. There was no social media. You would just listen to what's on the radio. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. But I'd say like, and what got me 3-6 Mafia, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
Busy Bone in particular. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
That was one of the first people I heard rapping where I'm like, well, like this is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is dope. You know what I mean? What really hit me hard was Chief Keef. I think Chief Keef. When I was in high school, you know what I mean? We was already getting into bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? We were stabbing, little, you know what I mean? Little tag banging beefs and shit.
Right.
So, hearing Chief Keef and music had us turn, you know what I mean? Shit had me want to go get a pole, nigga.
So did you
also Future? I would say, look, what made me like really like, and what like influenced my music mainly like in high school, which is probably like, you know what I mean, the predominant of when you get like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
influential time.
I would say like, yeah, the biggest influence I had was like Chief Keef, Future, ASAP Rocky as far as style and dressing, like, you know what I mean? He made me, like, he made niggas want to get like fly, like made me go like start looking into other brands and shit.
Yeah, no,
real ASAP Rocky?
Yeah, A$AP Rocky.
Not his music,
But his style. I know, but that's
not
crazy.
now.
A$AP
Not
Rocky
now.
just
Not
did.
now. Look it. Not now. ASAP Rocky.
2015 Rocky, yeah.
ASAP. Yeah, I'm talking about the ASAP Rocky when he was with ASAP Yams. That was a complete different person.
Live Love ASAP.
When he came out with Peso.
Yes, sir. Yeah. When he had, like, you know, like the Adidas. I remember he had the Adidas that had the bones on them.
Yeah, okay.
Not Stan Smith, Jeremy Scott.
Yeah,
Jeremy Scott. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was a youngin' getting put on shit like that. So that's why when there's old pictures of me dressed with, like, you know, having that shit on. You know what I mean? Because we was. You know what I mean? Other people out here was still listening to fucking. I had homies listening to Ice Cube and shit like that still. You know what I mean? Which is cool and all that, but like, you know what I mean? I was always branching off. You know what I mean? Into other regions. You know what I mean?
Did you ever
Which
listen?
Is kind of why the Shoreline music cracked off the way it did, because it was like a LA sound,
but
with a splash of something else to it.
Yeah, that's true. Because I would hear some songs that sounded like, I was just about to ask you listen to a lot of SoundCloud artists like at the time, because
like,
sounded like,
oh, I forgot to say, look. You know, the whole Raider Clan scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was it?
Chris Travis.
Codeine and Frozen Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Travis Scott. Chris Travis.
That album right there made me realize I could do this. You know what I mean? Like, I saw like what they was doing, just like the style and shit, you know what I mean? And it made me feel like, hey, man, what they out there doing it, man? I could do this shit. Like we could probably do this shit too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And niggas did that. You know what I mean? But that right there, like that shit was dope. You know what I mean? So I ain't no nigga who be like too bougie to say who I like. You know what I mean? What influences came from? You know what I mean?
You give people their flowers. Yeah. I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite places to tour when you go?
Tour?
Yeah.
I love New York.
Yeah.
The last time we was in New York, we sold out the Webster.
Oh,
that for some West Coast artists to do that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
On
you know
the
what I mean?
What were the fans like out there? Did you get to
man? It was turned, bro. It was going up crazy, man. Shout out New York. You know what I'm saying? Roddy Ricch actually pulled up to that show. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's tight.
He showed up. You know what I mean? VIP had his own section. Just he didn't chop it up with us or nothing. But he was just probably out there. Just came to check it out. You know what I mean? We was both on the same label, so
he was still watching you.
Yeah. And that shit was dope to know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and also just
crazy.
Like going to Soho, shopping in New York, like the bodegas, like it's just different out there, bro. Yeah.
They really get down. Nobody stopped you to do an interview or to do like a fit check?
I think at the time we were signed to the label, so they was doing all the press run shit. So we definitely
so you can't talk to nobody.
What you mean?
Like they wouldn't allow.
Well, like the label has to approve everything. Food. The label has to like approve everything.
I mean, yeah, they approve everything and do everything.
They
like,
wouldn't let you do a TikTok video with a random person.
I think they were.
I mean, they right now they don't do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure they would let me if they was like doing stuff for me, but the last 2 years they ain't done nothing for nothing.
Damn.
I mean, I've been doing it myself.
How was because before COVID, like I feel like a big thing used to be touring. So when COVID hit, like how did you as an artist handle that?
I mean, to be honest, when COVID hit, I just signed a pub deal and it was supposed to go like do like all this shit that was supposed to happen got shut down. So I was just, you know what I mean? Like I just had a fat ass bag on me and we was just going up, you know what I mean? I just lost 2 of my closest homies in 6 months. P-Dog died. My homie Awful Brian Rodriguez, he died 6 months after. You know what I mean? I was just that shit had me at that point I was in like a pretty bad state of mind, you know what I mean? So right. I was at the crib making music, of course, but just on bullshit.
I feel like the resurgence of like you doing your own thing started like after COVID. Like that's when I noticed that you started posting like your own.
I mean, I made my first project during COVID. My first solo project was made during COVID. Right after that, like when that kind of ended, like me and bro was already locked in, but shit, I'd moved. Bro basically moved in with me. We was like there for like damn near 8 months, huh?
Yeah, like around like maybe like a year or something.
Something like that. Recording niggas straight, making music straight, boom, 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 back to back.
So y'all make music every day at the crib?
At the time we was, yeah, you know what I mean? Right now, nah, I probably make, you know, I do songs whenever, you know what I'm saying? But I probably record like twice a week now. But right then, you know what I mean? We was trying to pump out a project. Anytime I'm trying to pump out a project, I get in that mode. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to stay consistent and make songs so I can have to, like, you know, drop his music videos, and et cetera, after this volume 3 drops. You know, just keeping it rolling. You know what I mean? Gotta stay consistent. You know what I mean? And you don't stay in the studio, you don't get rusty. You know what I mean? You gotta polish your craft just like anything.
I feel that. FBeats, do you ever like throw any like different type of beats at him, like unexpectedly type shit?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I try to make new styles and he, you know, can have like fun with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes repetitive beats, it might keep him in the box, so I wanted to make new stuff for him so he could, you know, come up with different genres. Kind of like NDS, if you guys heard NDS, that was kind of a different type beat that I threw at him and he, you know, really gassed it up and we made a hit with that.
And what I love about it is, like, you know what I mean? It'll have some of that West Coast, like, that West Coast swag to it. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It has that it has just enough of something else to make it sound like, you know what I mean, not your average West Coast song, which is the reason why our songs be going up the way they do. You know what I mean?
Do you write or do you freestyle?
I just told you I ain't read a song in 3 years.
He freestyles, fool.
every single song. I'm there. He freestyles every.
I'm about to say,
song.
you know what I
I
mean?
throw the beat on.
He see.
Start freestyling.
I'm about to say something.
You don't punch in?
Yeah.
I punch in sometimes. Yeah, I punch in. You know what I mean? It just depends. Sometimes I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll rap 9 bars, do another 2 bars. You know what I mean?
What do
Just
you
like
think
that.
about? Like the shit you done or the shit you're gonna do or the
Shit, just life. You know, whatever's going on at the moment, whatever's done happened. You know, just.
I think I really noticed like you were in touch with your lyrics and like emotions on that apology song.
Oh
That
yeah,
Apology song was
definitely. That's
really
kind of, look.
crazy.
What the apologies record was kind of opening the door to what's to come. You know
I noticed a different tone. It felt
exactly
a lot more serious.
It's like you gotta grow with your music. I ain't no little boy no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I mean. I'm trying to make music people could feel. You know what I mean? That's the turning point in music right now. Is making music people could feel. You know what I mean? Because everybody jumping on that Cali drill shit. You know what I mean? Let the forerunners who made that do that. You know what I mean? You go do you. You don't gotta fit in. You don't gotta go pick up a gun and try to act like this and that because you trying to fit in and do music. You know what I'm saying? That's goofy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's a lot of that going on right now. A lot of niggas putting themselves in a mix. They don't even need to be in the mix here. Like, you know what I mean? Just do you. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee it. Anytime you doing you and people see that you're doing you and you taking yourself serious, they'll take you serious too. You don't gotta go follow the next man.
That's facts, bro. I feel like there's a lot of people in LA that look up to y'all, that trying to be like y'all, that trying to fake the funk. I know a lot of people from where I'm from that if they saw me sitting with you today, they'd probably go to my house right now. You feel me?
Yeah, you know,
my crib right now. Hating ass people.
Exactly, bro. And shit, haters always gonna be there. Whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, they still gonna be hating.
Yeah,
Trust
that's
me.
true. That's true.
That's how you know you're doing something right though. Because if you don't got no haters, you're probably not doing nothing.
Literally.
That's facts. So when you freestyle, like when you record, like, cause that's like so crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like Wayne, like I think of all these people that get in the booth and like what puts you in that state of mind, or like what prepares you, or like is it just a going and flow, or is it like, you know what I mean? Like what's the science behind like a Fenix Flexin freestyle recording?
I say it's just a gift from God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everybody's blessed with talents. That's one of the talents He done blessed me with.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what do you do to prepare to get in the studio? You know what I mean? You got any like little like thing you always do, like a ritual or whatever, you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, recently I've been praying. You know what I mean? Other than that, shit,
God and shit.
Smoking some weed. You know what I mean? Vape.
Just big chilling, huh? Some drink, it's cooling.
Maybe some drink on a special occasion. You know what I mean? Shit, this is regular shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need no substance to make a song. Like apologies, I record shit sober too. You know?
Yeah.
A yerba mate too. Hey, if you wanna, that's what gets me really going. A yerba mate. It's an all natural energy drink. I drink one of those. Nigga, I'm recording like 2-3 songs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Hit.
We about to go to the studio after this, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see? About to go grab a yerba mate right after this.
All right, yo, Phoenix, it's 2023, man. I gotta ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
It's a different time nowadays, but you know, some people still have a problem with it. Me, I don't really care. It's a different time nowadays. I feel like black and brown, the minorities are all the same thing to me. You know what I mean? But how do you feel about, you know, Mexicans saying the N-word?
I mean, look, bro, you gotta understand.
With the A, not the ER. You feel me?
In LA, you grow up where you grow up. You a product of your environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I say if anybody who's growing up and that's what's going, and if you know what I mean, you know different. We don't see each other as no different. Like you know what I mean? Black and brown, like we growing up in the same spot, going through the same struggles, going through the same shit, going through poverty, the same shit. You know what I mean? Like so. It's more like I'm black and Mexican. You know what I mean? I don't got no problem with it. I never had no problem with it. You know what I mean? To me, it always just seemed regular because it was always regular out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know in the South, you know what I mean? It might be different, but even then, like in Texas too, you know, it's like in Texas, like it's the same shit. It's like a melting pot. You know what I mean? Where we grow up at, it's black and brown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Is there any shows in LA that you're gonna have that we could go to anytime soon? Or,
I got some
anywhere.
There's some real big stuff lined up that I can't talk about yet, but just know it's coming. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so real.
Hell yeah, bro. Because we trying to go. We trying to support.
Hell yeah.
Some big surprising stuff. That's all I say.
All right, for sure.
That's good.
But other than that, I just did a show in Dago. Fuck, it was at a club, nigga. We packed it out. We had 1,200 people in the club.
Oh no, yeah, I was seeing. Yeah, Richard was there.
So
You know what I mean?
That shit look crazy.
Yeah,
no cap.
did I?
Shit, we be going to. I got booked in Pomona, the same club for 3 months in a row.
When's
Sold it out.
are you gonna do that one again?
I'm sure it'll happen again.
Go to that one.
I want to say any of the shows that's coming up next, y'all more than welcome. You know.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up.
Go
trying to
do
go
a
see
Mac,
the-
you
see
think, bro.
Definitely.
Fire.
Come get some content, whatever y'all want to do. You know, it's good.
Hell
Absolutely,
yeah.
hell yeah. And then, man, we touched on a lot of stuff. I don't know if there's anything else like you want to add on to it. That
I'll add on to this. Look, I apologize to all the fans. You know what I mean? I said I was going to drop a project on a certain date. I'm a man of my word, and I feel bad for that. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, that was out of my control. I had nothing to do with it. It's not like I'm just gatekeeping the project and not dropping it. I will tell you this. I'm working some things out. Once they worked out, the project is going to be dropped. Before the project drops, y'all going to get some music videos within the next like 2-3 weeks. We're going to have a video out. You know what I mean? I'm going to show them some little snippets and shit after. But I got volume 3 coming, and it ain't nothing like no music y'all done heard before. It's guaranteed the best body of work that I'd have never created. And I guarantee you this shit going like, it's going to fucking punch a hole through the city. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be listening to nothing else but that project when it drops. I guarantee it.
Hell yeah, bro. I just want to go ahead and appreciate you for coming out, bro.
Dog.
You're a real heartfelt dude. I swear to God.
Appreciate
I've been listening to him since I was a youngin', bro. Throwing
Man, much love.
all that.
Legend.
So to
Legend,
see him
bro.
here is crazy, bro. Y'all don't even know.
Man, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna let Kenny end this out.
Yeah, well, I mean, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for pulling up. Man, you guys are fucking legends. So thank you guys for watching. This was MadDeep. Got Fenix Flexin FBeat. This was a crazy one,
One
guys.
more thing.
What's up?
We ain't legends yet. We working on it right now. We legends to come. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
we did some legendary shit. But as far as the title of a legend, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna see, and y'all gonna see very soon.
For sure. You heard it first, Phoenix.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. This was MadDeep. Appreciate y'all.
MadDeep, FB,
And,
Fenix Flexin, OTG Nick. We had Trap 9 in this
sir.
bitch. You know
Y'all
who
know
I
what's
am. If you
going on.
don't, get with it.
Shout out to
Thank
homies.
y'all.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody.
Boom,
boom,
Like and
boom.
subscribe. We out here.